What's up, Scorpio? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here to look at your week ahead starting December 8th, 2025. Scorpio, I hope all is well. Welcome any new subscribers to my channel. I appreciate you. The deck I am using will be in the description box. Now I'll give you the reversals. Just going to cleanse the energies here from going. I just had to do Aries messages because I forgot to do their messages in sequence. Right, so yeah, cleansing the energies here from Aries. Now we're going to grab all the messages here for you, Scorpio, to see what is in store. Give me all the messages here for Scorpio this week, please. What does Scorpio have to look forward to? All right, let's cut the deck here, Scorpio. Without further ado, let's begin your messages. And for you, we're going to start off with the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is pretty good because it's positive energy that you're either moving towards or that energy is about to move towards you. Three of Wands also too represents green light for me in terms of anything that was slow and stagnant for you. Now that gets a propulsion, gets moved. So it could be anything. It could be a relationship. It could be a project. Also, it could be that there are some Scorpios that I'm reading for this week that may be traveling. And if you are, you're going to be safe to and from. And again, I assign long distance love affairs and romance to that Three of Wands. Up next, now we have one of the big money cards here, financial independence. You're either striking to be financially independent, Scorpio, or you already are. This big money card here will represent some sort of recognition, however, that may be coming towards you, and that could be coming towards you from your employer. So yeah, it could be a promotion. It could be a, bonus money as we're going towards the holiday. If they still give out Christmas bonus money, it could be, substantial pay raises, job offer. I also assign spending and splurging to that Nine of Pentacles. So if you have access to this type of money and you want to treat yourself or treat others to something real nice, you're to do so without having to feel guilty about it, because the card always comes through to remind you that you are definitely worthy of sitting back, relaxing, and enjoying the fruits of your hard work and your labor. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles could also be stretched out into other areas of your life in terms of opportunities. All right, following the Nine of Pentacles here, now we have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is just energy. And you can see where the lady is, she's frantic. She seems like, the clock on the wall is 10 o'clock, so maybe she missed a deadline. You got the phone ringing. She's there, obviously working on something and a couple of, crunched up papers and whatnot. So maybe she was working on an assignment and it was due at a specific time or whatever. That could be associated with you. But normally I'm just reading the Ten of Wands as the card of energy, giving you some energy to complete all those things that are either scheduled on your plate this week or things that crop up along the way. Five of Blades here, just, minor energy of conflicts, internal, external. You can see the two guys in the back. It must be the main chef here, and they must have some sort of disagreement. So that could be what's going on. I always say with the Five of Blades, don't allow anybody to penetrate your headspace, playing with your head, messing with your mind. Just feeling like you're being pulled in different directions here. So, you're going to see your way through it, because the fives, I always place low emphasis on. And then, again, it could be just involving some sort of disagreement over something. And remember, I always say with the Five of Blades that you could hold or possess something that someone is envious of. Here you got two guys. He's the head chef. Obviously, they must be upset about him being the chef, and they wish they were in his position. So that could be it, right? Next up, we have the, what do we have? The Two of Cups. Two of Cups here is for those Scorpios that are involved in romantic partners as we speak. You're getting out of that relationship, Scorpio, in terms of what you're putting into it. Give and take, spending good quality time with one another, and then it's underneath the Three of Wands. So that could be a Scorpio who has a romance or a situation involving love at a distance. Two of Cups could be the first invitation out for any single Scorpio that I'm reading for. And then also, the Two of Cups can formulate specifically romantic partnerships. Then we have up next is the Five of Wands. It's always a projection of energy that may come on to you, Scorpio. I always tell you guys, what's going on with them ain't got nothing to do with you. You got two dogs fighting over a stick. You got people fighting over whatever they're fighting over in the background. And it's in the form of petty fights or arguments that may come on to you. Don't get yourself engaged with anyone who wants to start a fight or just petty, arguments. Because like I said before, it's what's going on with them. They're just trying to draw you in as quickly as it may approach you. It may go away just as quickly if you just totally ignore it. Don't give it no energy. All right. Also, if it's not that Scorpio that you experience this week, it could be that there's any day or any moment during the week that you could feel a moment of restlessness, but that too shall pass. Up next now we have the, look at this. Now we got the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. Is the yes answer to all romantic questions, but also too, I equate the Nine of Cups with the major arcana, the star card. So you get all of the star cards energy as well. Not an even number of cups, but on the emotional scale, what you put out there is what you're going to get back. So yeah. Social media, social networking when it comes to the star card, meeting someone famous, something very exciting, surprisingly could happen or occur for you this week with the star being present in your spread. Social media, social network, and I think I said that already, but anyway, social media, social networking, and any forms of engagement, dream journaling, stargazing, you name it, wish fulfillment, anything that you're wishing for, hoping to achieve or accomplish may come to you. That is the Nine of Cups in the star card. All right. Up next now we have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is about love and relationships with many options that may come to you, but most importantly is specific about paying attention to your intuition. So if there are many options that come to you, Scorpio, you want to make sure that you are picking and choosing what's best suitable for you. Now, in this particular card here, she's getting a tattoo. So it could be, any Scorpio that I'm reading for is set to get a tattoo, or they already have one, and it's on the left shoulder, back of the left shoulder. All right, so that's the Seven of Cups. On top of the Two of Cups now, I like this. The Two of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Seven of Cups is in the lower half. Now we have the Strength card. Okay, so any obstacles or challenges that you are dealing with or faced with this week, Scorpio, you will overcome them. And like I said in previous readings, when this card showed up here, I like the fact that the creator put this person in a wheelchair, disabled person, but just to let you know that, you can accomplish and achieve anything no matter what your situation can be. Okay. Feeling very victorious, very successful here. This card always represents a high degree of passion. So feeling courageous, powerful, could be stepping into your own power this week, Scorpio. This card represents valor. Next up, we have the major arcana, the Fool. So take that leap of faith, step out there into the unknown. There could be some Scorpios that I'm reading for who is just basically looking for something new or exciting to do or to bring into their life. In other readings, I did say since we are drawing near to the end of the year, this could also be like, New Year's resolutions, new beginnings, okay? So there's an aspect of new beginnings, but whatever it is, and you want to step into the new year without hesitation, without any fears, that's the Fool. The Fool will support you. Now, the spilled over blue paint, it looks like a stream of water, but I could just be reading for some Scorpios who, just happen to like, blue is their favorite color, or you're about to paint something blue, or something associated with you is blue. All right. That's the little things that I pick up, that I see. Up next now we have the major arcana, the World card. Okay, so this is another powerful card here. So there is a chapter that's ending for you, Scorpio. A new chapter is about to open up. You have 5 women here. It looks like they're together in communion, drawing, trying to, I guess it's a quilt. They're getting a quilt, or they're making a quilt. So I always say when I get this card drawn, that it could be that there's some Scorpios who could be having a meeting of the minds with females. It could be girls' night out or whatever. Okay, nothing, spectacular, but it could be that you belong to a girls group or there's some sort of meeting of the minds with other women. So yeah, chapter ending, new chapter beginning. This also too represents opportunity, Scorpios of all kinds. And it does represent relationships as well. All right, the last card that I have for you is the Major Arcana, the Judgment. I was just sitting here wondering, will the next card be a Major Arcana? You got Major Arcanas then on the last four cards. Judgment card here is the Awakening card. And, I always say what's sitting in the dark may come to the light. Some things that you discover about yourself that you didn't know before could be positive, could be negative. And then, of course, some things that you discover about others that you didn't know before, that too could be positive or negative. Also, you have to understand that this is a week of spiritual energy of protection as well as guidance. You can see Gabriel tooting the horn. I think the flowers would represent cornucopia. I could be wrong. But also, too, what I see in this card here is the female who's looking back, who doesn't look too friendly, looking at, I don't know if there's, a friend or whoever her association is with this person drinking. So several things that I pick up with this card here. First of all, I could be addressing somebody, a Scorpio or a Scorpio who may know somebody who has a problem with alcohol. Number one, we don't know if she did anything in terms of spiking her drink. Okay, she has a snake on her arm, so that snake would be indicative of something bad in terms of, something sinister. And then also, just have to be careful when you're out and about and you're doing social drinking, making sure that if you're getting mixed drinks or anything like that, that you are watching that bartender mix those drinks, because, bartenders happen to slip things into people's drinks. And this is what I think this scenario has. At least this is what I'm getting out of this scenario. She could have been a barmaid or whatever, and she's looking back like, oh, yeah, continue to drink. And then, we don't know if she spiked it or whatever. So it's just a sinister, devious look that she has, okay? And then if it wasn't so much that she had that look, but they added the snake on her arm, which is sinister to me overall. So just be careful, but you do have energy of protection here. Those are the few things that I pick up when I use this deck. I see different things and I'll just spit it out. And if it's associated with you, so be it. If it's not, don't worry about it. That's how we roll. Shadow card energy here for you. We're going to finish off with the Three of Cups. Okay, so it's all about celebration. So it could be happy times with family members, friends, romantic partners. Could be co-workers after work, celebrating birthdays, anniversaries. But there's a reason to be happy this week, Scorpio. All right, so this is what I have for you, Scorpio, this week. Just remember, again, it's just me interpreting these messages here for you. Take what's going to work. Leave the rest alone. You guys, before you leave, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Always come back here to get more of these messages from me, Scorpio, and I'll talk to you real soon. Ciao.